What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing yet another beer from the Other Half Brewing Company, and they're out of both Brooklyn and Rochester, New York, and this is their Banana Coconut Crunchee. So they're calling this an Imperial Banana Coconut Granola Berliner Weisse that is brewed with bananas, toasted coconut, vanilla, maple syrup, cinnamon, almonds, and lactose. Comes in at 7.4% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 3.5 weeks old. So it's another beer within their Crunchee series, and I think I've reviewed 3 of them on the channel so far, and they're all just fantastic. I think I've had 4 or 5 total, and honestly, when it comes to like pastry sours or pastry Berliner Weisses, Crunchee series is probably my favorite at this point. They just, Other Half just knocks it out of the park. Now, you're talking about bananas, and me being a coconut fiend, coconut as well, just sounds like something that's made especially for me. Not that it was, I'm just saying. It's right in my wheelhouse. So let's crack this one open. Not a big hiss. Not a big hiss at all. But yeah, that's looking crazy. Yeah, and his super loop was looking super dark when I cracked it open. But yeah, we'll just go like that. Yeah, that has a very weird look to it. Very dark looking, probably from the bananas themselves, coconut, everything. But yeah, that is a really deep, dark, like almost caramel, like, or I should say like a lighter caramel color. It has about a finger of a off-white, lightly, yeah, I'd say off-white, like eggshell white head, looking pretty creamy. Looks fantastic. Let's get a nose. Yeah. I mean, you know what? This is one of the few crunchies I'm actually getting the cinnamon on the nose. Yeah, man. That honestly smells like, wow. Smells like oatmeal, kind of, to me, that has bananas in it and like cinnamon sprinkled on top. The almonds are there too, big nuttiness. This smells fucking fantastic. And I'm not getting much coconut, but I don't care. That banana's there, cinnamon's are there, cinnamon is there, almonds, the granola. I'm getting more of like an oatmeal type of thing. It smells sweet, not really even a tartness. It just smells like a pastry beer in general. It's hard to explain. A lot of banana. Not many banana-forward beers that I've ever had before. This is one of them. It smells fucking dynamite. If you like bananas, the aroma on this, I'd imagine, would be like top tier for you. It is for me. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Yep. It's fucking another delicious Crunchee beer. I don't understand. It's like you had granola with sliced up bananas and almonds and sprinkled some cinnamon on top. Honestly, though, not getting a ton of coconut, which is kind of a bummer. Regardless, though, fucking delicious. So, body on this one's like medium to higher side of medium body, 7.4%. Has a good heft behind it. I don't know if brewing with the bananas are kind of just adding to the thickness and the viscosity, but it seems like it. So higher side of medium body, I'd say, which is nice at 7.4%. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy. Even though there wasn't a big pop when I cracked it open, it definitely has carbonation, but this is still soft, smooth, and creamy. The lactose is definitely playing a role. The taste, though, this is, I don't even want to sit here and go like in parts. All up front, I'm hitting, because the entire taste for me is like a bowl of granola that, you know, you pretty much just maybe sliced up some bananas, like I said, cut up some almonds, just threw some whole almonds in there and just like sprinkled syrup on top of it. Or like a parfait where it's the granola with like the yogurt, because there is a slight tartness here. Here's the thing. These Crunchee series usually don't get any kind of like Berliner Weisse characteristics. This one has a very soft tartness and has kind of that lactobacillus type of thing going on. So it has like a parfait type of thing going on. So it's like you have a little bit of yogurt with that granola, bananas cut up, almonds thrown in, cinnamon on top. The only thing I'm really not getting is the maple syrup and the coconut, which is a bummer because it's a banana coconut. I'm really not getting it. Now, when it comes to coconut, I usually pick it up in like, you know, barrel-aged beers where there is no coconut. I pick it up when there's actual coconut. Just not getting it. This is really banana heavy for me. I do think this might be a little sweet for some. It's definitely sweet for me, but going into this, because it's a Crunchee series, I know these are sweeter like pastry Berliner Weisses, so I'm okay with it. I'm definitely gonna be able to drink that can. Now, I wouldn't want to drink more than one of these, but I don't know too many people who are sessioning the Crunchee series. And if they are, kudos to them because that's impressive. But for me, it's like this is a dessert beer kind of, and it's very complex. And it's just a lot going on that I'd like to take my time with it. Even though I'm taking multiple, I'm going to take 6 to 8 sips on camera, I will probably take a half an hour, 45 minutes to drink the rest of this. As is though, really tasty. Can't really pick up on the 7.4% at all. There's really no even warming in the chest or anything, so that's impressive. It does lean sweet. So on the finish, huge residual sweetness. There's no bitterness in this, really no dryness. This is a sweet beer. For some, it might be cloying. For me, not so much, just because I'm kind of used to this series. So it's not too sweet for my palate, but I am definitely one and done with this beer. I will say, if you like bananas, or you like parfaits where there's the yogurt and granola and whatever favorite fruits and whatnot, then I think this would be for you. If you're going into this one just looking for the coconut specifically, I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to find it. I can't. For me, this is banana forward, and you get the base crunchy, which I get in most of the crunchies, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because I'm loving this quite a bit. I just wish there was more coconut. So, Banana Coconut Crunchee from Other Half. I'm going to give that a low 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.4 out of 5. I think this would get high 4.5 into 4.75 if this had a good coconut presence. Here's the thing. I think they use coconut in a lot of the crunchies. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like toasted coconut is like one of the prominent ingredients in the other ones. I'd have to go look back at the other reviews. So considering they're using coconut in the name here, I just thought there'd be more coconut. I'm really not even, I mean, maybe sitting here on the palate, maybe a touch, but really this is all about the banana. Yeah, so 4.4 out of 5 for Banana Coconut Crunchee. I'm really liking this one quite a bit. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Price and availability, $22 for 4-pack, so that's $5.50 a can. Listen, for a beer this good, and the fact that I like their Crunchee series, I have no problems playing that. I would actually, for a lot of their Crunchies, pay probably $25, $26 a 4-pack. Don't tell Other Half, though. They don't watch my reviews, and not many, I have to imagine not many people do, especially breweries, but I would definitely pay like $6 to $7 for a can of some of their crunchies, like the raspberry one, the mixed berry one. Those are 5 out of 5s all day. Yeah, I would pay pretty much, $6, $7 a can. Probably wouldn't pay. I mean, I'm paying $5.50, but I would definitely pay more for it. But this one, probably $5.50, $5, $5.50 is where I'd like to see this one. A lot of people will say that's a lot of money, but look at all those adjuncts and fruits and everything they're throwing in there. It's not going to be cheap. And availability, pretty much brewery only. Mobile canning releases in New York are becoming more commonplace for them. I picked this one up at Brewed and Bottled in Lewiston, New York, and pretty awesome. And I didn't even show up like super early. I showed up like when they opened. I had to wait in line, I think, for like 15 minutes. It wasn't maybe 20 minutes. It wasn't long. And I ended up getting, I think, almost every beer that they brought there except for 2. Yeah, I mean, you can get their stuff now if you live in New York and you live in a bigger city, so that's cool to see. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually send a can of this to a good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Jeff, aka No Jinx, and maybe my buddy Bud, who hooked me up with a beer mail recently. I think they would both appreciate this one and hopefully enjoy it. So yeah, again, if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. I'm always curious if other people out there got coconut. Maybe they didn't get as much banana, they got more coconut. That's the great thing about drinking all these. We all have different opinions and palates, so it's fun to see people's takes on this one. For me, wish there was more coconut. I do like the banana. Definitely a great Crunchee, and I'm going to enjoy every single sip of this one, and I'm going to have a great time. So appreciate everybody stopping by. To the next one. Cheers.